can I just sort of follow up on that then? I mean, it's a World Cup semi-final. How vital, how crucial is it that Marizanne is right for you tomorrow?
Yeah, look, Marizanne's very, very important. Everybody around the room knows how important she is for our side. She's not only one of the best base bowlers in the world, but she's one of the best all-rounders. So, yeah, look, at the end of the day, it is a semi-final, yes, but you know, a player's health is more important than, I guess, a game. We are lucky enough to have 15 very talented cricketers here. So whatever decision is made, I'm confident that you know, players will pick up their hand and try and make sure that she's not missed too much. I mean, Sune has picked up her hand many a times in Marizanne's role with the batting, so I'm not too worried. But again, hopefully, you know, she gets up in good spirits tomorrow, so we can include her in the team.
Does the way you came through the group stage, I know the last game was washed out, but 3 very impressive victories, put you in a good mindset going into this game against the best team in the world?
It does. You know, the thing that we focused on is ourselves. We didn't try and focus too much on other teams. You can get lost in a tournament like that if you focus on other teams more. And we were just trying to build on what we've been doing well every game. We tried to build on that. We tried to park the negatives as much as possible. I mean, the negatives are out there to see. It's easy to focus on them, so we just try to focus on the positives as much as possible. And yeah, we are. You know, it's a semi-final. Anything can happen. There's just as much pressure on us as there is on the Aussies. So yeah, I think it's going to be a brilliant game of cricket.
I know so much has been made today about your record against Australia, but is it fair to say, given your team's form through the tournament, undefeated, Australia obviously nursing a few injuries, is this the best chance South Africa have had to beat the Aussies?
Yeah, we said from the start, from the World Cup, this is the best chance South Africa has to win a World Cup. We've got the best team, that we've picked in a very long time. So, yeah, as I said, it's a semi-final. Anything can happen. It's you know, it's what happens on the day. Again, we're going to focus on what we do well and forget about the records. It doesn't matter in a high-pressured game like tomorrow. And hopefully we can get one up on them for the first time in, I guess, forever. So, yeah, again, just really privileged and blessed to be at. It's been a really good road for us.
And if I can just ask, obviously, there's lots been made about the weather. I know it probably works in your favour if it does rain tomorrow, but just from a whole game point of view, do you believe that ideally reserve days should be in place for these kind of knockout matches in World Cups?
Absolutely. You know, we had a chat about it earlier, and yes, it works in our favour, 100%. But if I was on the other end, I'd probably be really upset because everybody works really hard to get here. So to lose out because of weather is probably not ideal, and I don't think it should be like that. So I definitely believe in the future, especially semi-finals, finals, there should be reserve days.
And you've been there in terms of your T20 World Cup journey right from the start. How big a game is tomorrow? Hoping that, you know, assuming that we do have a game, how big is it for you guys in terms of all the games you've played in the past?
Yeah, it'll probably be up there with one of the toughest games. I mean, as I said, Australia's been in so many semi-finals and finals. We are babies compared to them when it comes to the experience. So, yeah, it's probably up there as one of the toughest games and most competitive games we'll be part of. Yeah, bar the England game, I think, you know, the way we played against Thailand and Pakistan, the England game was quite, you know, competitive and stressful. So, yeah, we're just excited to get out there. Just want to show the world what we are made of as a South African cricket team.
And you mentioned that this is probably one of the best teams you've had in terms of a playing team. You also mentioned that you were able to get rid of the negatives more. How much progress have you made as a team from a mental perspective as well, and how has that come about in the few years since?
I think mentally, I think it's just a personal mindset shift. I think I've spoken a lot about it, the big bashes and the Super Leagues. It helps a lot because you start playing against and with the best in the world, and you stop doubting yourself as a cricketer. It's very easy to not be in the big threes in the world and you know, think that if you don't play for Australia, England and those countries, that you're not good enough. But when you start playing with them and against them, and you start seeing that your skill holds up really well against those big names, and you know, we've got record record breakers within our side as well. So yeah, I guess that's, yeah, I think the Big Bash helps with that, the confidence as individuals.
Speaking of the Big Bash, you've obviously played here a bit with Sydney Sixers. How much does that help you for this game?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, Kapi smiled a lot more than I did. Look, we have fond memories, yeah. We love playing at the SCG. It's our home away from home. Probably I have to stay true to South Africa, but my probably second favorite ground in the world. Yeah, it's given us a lot of good memories with the Sixers. We understand the deck better than probably people that haven't played yet, and we understand the ground and all those things. So it helps in our favour. I thanked Cricket Australia and the Sixers because they helped us a lot with a lot of inside information, bringing us over for the Big Bash.
Danny, like you said, babies compared to Australia, reflecting on the fact that South Africa is a fairly young cricketing nation, and yet in the last 6 years, 3 semi-finals in ICC tournaments. What do you think are the stepping stones in that journey, and do you think that this semi-final you're better prepared than the last couple?
Yeah, I mean, I think about 2014. I think we were so shell-shocked that we got into the semis. I mean, you go there wanting to do well in a tournament, but it's different to say, oh, we're going to come and win a World Cup, but I don't think we quite understood then what it took, you know, mentally, physically. I mean, we've been on tour, we said 54 days already, so I mean, it's not as if we just came over here and we're on a 20-day tour or whatever. So I think just the experience, a lot of touring throughout the years. I saw that we're one of the teams, I think we've played the most international cricket out of everyone, so that just shows you the preparation and just learning how to go about it, I guess. Yeah, it's helped us a lot in this World Cup, and we don't want that heartache of 2017 again. You know, it was very tough for a lot of the players and management, so we're definitely going to do everything we can tomorrow not to have that feeling again.
Thank you very much, guys.
Okay, thanks.